Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to the returning subscribers. I love and appreciate all your likes, your shares, your comments. Everything you do for the channel is greatly appreciated, so thank you. This is a general reading. If the messages resonate with you, it's all good. If they don't resonate with you, maybe next time, okay? So, if you're watching this reading and you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. Yay! Alright guys, so you have a group of individuals who are trying to cast blame on you. They're all fighting. It has something to do with someone losing their stability, someone losing their finances, someone losing their home, okay? So this group of individuals, they're trying to put all of the blame on you. Now, they're probably not saying that to your face. We have the Eight of Pentacles and then we have the Temperance, okay? These individuals have been working against you to cause instability in your life, to make sure that you're unable to moderate your life, okay? So they've been causing a lot of imbalances as well. This could be individuals that you don't talk to, or these people may have stopped talking to you, or may have isolated you in some way, shape, or form. But the Most High God is saying that the actions that they took against you, it actually helped you accomplish something, okay? It propelled you into the energy of being successful, okay? Being accomplished in some way, shape, or form, or accomplishing your goals, accomplishing things that you have set your eyes on. So this is like a time of celebration for you, but there may have been up to 3 people who were part of that group or something like that, that came up against you or that was working against you, okay, to cause you hardship, to cause you to feel overburdened, to cause you to feel like nothing is going your way, or you had too much on your plate, okay? This is an energy where individuals, if this is a work situation, this is a group of individuals who will do the very least, okay? And the brunt of the work, or the brunt of whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, even though it's supposed to be a joint effort, you feel like you're doing it alone, or they left you to do it alone, and then they were gossiping, they were talking, they were laughing and stuff like that. All of these individuals now have to bury their sorrows. It's like they're drinking. It's like some of them have become alcoholics in some way, shape, or form, and they can't seem to get themselves out of a rut that they created for you, okay? This could be a Sagittarius masculine energy who's been doing spell work, okay? In order to block your money, to hold your money back. It could be a Sagittarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Sagittarius, but we do see it could also be a Gemini masculine energy here as well, with the Page of Wands, that's been taking action against you. This person wanted you to feel overburdened. Or this group of individuals, it could be, the group may contain, well, these people, the astrological signs may be fire signs, okay? We have fire signs here, but we do have Cancer, because the Three of Cups is Cancer. We have Sagittarius, which is 10 of Wands. We also saw Gemini, and again, Sagittarius. So these people are the signs. That's the astrological signs. Now they could have it either in their sun, moon, or rising, but this is letting you know that this is the type of people that you're dealing with. Magicians, people who participate in doing spell work, doing witchcraft in order to bring the results that they want, okay? This is telling me that everything that they have done to cause you pain, to cause you sorrow, to cause you loss, it has been blocked, because they were blocking you. That's what they were blocking you by creating misfortunes for you, okay? That's what they were doing. They were doing spell work in order to cause misfortunes for you. Okay? This is letting me know that the spell work that they have done is now blocked. Okay? So they may have tried to isolate you, blame you for something, shun you for something, make you the scapegoat for something that happened. Okay? It could be because they're losing their stability and they're losing their finances. Okay, for some of them they're losing their homes. For some of them they're even blaming you because they've become alcoholics. They may have said that, it's because of the actions that you took against them, or they may be saying that you're doing spell work on them and it's causing them to lose what they've already accomplished. Okay, Holy Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective here? What messages do we have for the collective? Okay, these individuals did not take responsibility, okay, when it came to whatever the situation is, be it work, family, friend, person, place, thing. They did not take responsibility. They actually held back. Okay, they held back, and that was one of the tactics in creating the imbalance for you. So this is like an energy where, say for example, you go into, okay, you start a new job or something like that, and all of the older workers, they're already there. So when you come in, it's like they delegate so many tasks, like you're doing their work and you're doing your work. And these individuals now, they're just wasting time, okay, sitting around talking, gossiping, okay, not creating anything, not giving you any type of help. Okay, so if, like, when it's time for evaluations and whatever, like, you're being blamed. Okay, you're taking the blame because these individuals did not help you. There was no cooperation. Here. Okay, so, or this is how they set it up, because they wanted you to fail. They wanted people to see you as a failure. So that's how they set it up, like to overwhelm you, to overburden you, to have you overstimulated, exhausted, and stuff like that. So when it's time for your evaluation, you're gonna fail because the work is not being done. Okay, the work is not being done. That's how they created some type of misfortune for you. You may have even lost your job, or you may have lost, if this is a family situation, it's the same thing, overwhelming you with duties, overwhelming you with tasks. You have to go to work, you have to take care of the children, you have to prepare dinner, you have to do dishes, you have to clean the house, you have to do laundry. So everything falls on your back. Okay, and even though you have partners, or you have a partner, or you have other individuals in the household, they're not doing what it is that they're supposed to do. It's the same thing as a group. So then if it's a household and you're a wife, then all the responsibility is on you. The husband could turn around and be like, oh yeah, I'm the one. They don't, like, saying that you don't do what it is that you're supposed to do, but you're doing way more. You're going over and beyond what you're actually supposed to be doing. But this husband, because a lot of them, they're, when they blame their wives for their relationships not working out, or their girlfriends for their relationships not working out, majority of the time these individuals, either they're not interested in the relationship working out, or they're purposely sabotaging the relationship so they can look like the victim. So this is the energy that I'm picking up here. So all they can put all the blame on you. For some of you, these individuals never even spoke to you and told you what the issue was and how to take, what actions to take in order to solve the situation, or to create peace, or to create harmony. It was all self-sabotage so they can look like they're the victims and you were doing something wrong. Okay, Ace of Swords, this is the truth. Okay, this is exactly what they did. Try to overwhelm you. This could be happening to, this could have happened in the past. Okay, this could also be like, the reason that they're doing that is because either they want to cause you to lose. Like I said, they did it already to cause you to lose your stability, to cause you to lose money. If a new opportunity is being presented or is being talked about, they'll see you as irresponsible, or they'll see you as not a good mate or not a good friend, or a problem for the community, a problem in the neighborhood. But it was all strategized that way in order for you to take the fall, in order for you to look like the bad person. For some of them, they may have gone around and spread mad rumors, mad lies, and gossip about you, okay, to everybody who would listen, to everyone who would listen. You could be dealing with someone who is bisexual here, okay, but this person wanted their dreams to come true, and this person was doing a lot of like water magic, or they played on your emotions a lot. This is someone who would purposely come in and trigger you just to get a reaction out of you, just to keep you going, just to have you going. So, people could see you as, that person is a problem, and then whatever group, whatever job, whatever relationship, whatever friends group, whatever, they would have to sacrifice you, or they would have to let you go, because they're making it seem like you're the problem here, you're the problem child here, you're the menace to society here, okay, all because of money. For some of them, they were paid to do this. Some of them were promised that they were gonna be paid to do this to you, okay. But regardless of everything that they did, you were still able to accomplish what it is that you set your heart to, that you set your mind to. And that's what's causing these individuals to be overly anxious at this time. Some of them may be feeling melancholy, because justice is on your side. You could have been dealing with a Libra as well. It could have been a Libra that did this. For some of you, they created the situation because they wanted a payout through the justice system, but everyone is under investigation here, okay? Everyone is under investigation here. You may be a Queen of Cups, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Pisces highly aspected here. Pisces, heavy Pisces in this energy here. So you may be a Pisces, or a Pisces was doing this, or a Pisces may have orchestrated for this to be done to you, okay. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is also Pisces, but to some extent it's Cancer, okay. And then we have we have the Justice, which is Libra, okay. We have Gemini, okay. We have Cancer again, heavy Cancer, heavy Pisces. We have Gemini here. We have Sagittarius here. We have Scorpio, okay. You may be one of these signs, but whoever you are, you were never supposed to find out, or you were never supposed to figure it out, what these people were doing. You have to take a step back and look at the situation from a higher perspective. It could have been something that you were missing, something that you were not aware of, but then I feel like you created some type of safety zone or safety net, or something that you could go back to, that will allow you to see things at a different perspective, see things at a different angle. But also, your inspiration came from the Most High God, okay. Maybe things that you were missing, maybe you were too busy, or they wanted to keep you too busy for you to see what was actually happening right under your nose. And what happened is that the Most High God may have inspired some type of action for you to take in order for you to gain clarity, okay. These individuals can believe what is actually happening, and how the situation is turning out, because these individuals thought for sure that they had already conquered you, that they had already gotten ahead of you, gotten rid of you, destroyed you in some way, shape, or form. But they see how courageous you have become, okay. And these individuals are like, yeah, they can believe it. They can believe it, okay. And you may even be talking about it and exposing what they have done, okay, and how they went about doing it, okay. For some of them, like I said, some of them were paid, but some of them just did it out of jealousy. Some of them were intimidated by you, okay. Some of them felt like they were not good enough, or they've been for some of them, it's also like them being um, them not healing from childhood issues and childhood trauma is what I'm also getting here. A lot of them may have invested in the wrong things. They spend their money in the wrong way. And for some of you, like when you came around, they may have seen you with all your nice stuff, like maybe you dress nice, maybe you look good, maybe you smell good and stuff like that. And that triggered them to try to block your success, to block you. I think that's what really inspired them to try to block you, because of how you looked, maybe the things that you own or something like that. Maybe when you come out, like, you know, people are really attracted to you with the Two of Cups here. People want to make partnership with you, people want to be around you, people want to be friends with you, okay? And these individuals actually felt intimidated by that, okay? You could be dealing with a hermit, okay, or you could be dealing with a Virgo. For some of you, this could be a Virgo that you may have had a relationship with, or a Virgo may have wanted to have a relationship with you because they saw you as a divine feminine, but this person was not your divine masculine. And you expressed that to them, and that's why this person or this group, they tagged up together or they teamed up together to try to block you, okay? To try to block you from receiving something. They made up a lot of lies because they knew that your ships were coming in, okay? They knew that your ships were coming in, and they made up a lot of lies, a lot of stories about you, okay? For some of you, you may have even decided to move away from these people, or to start something new, to go somewhere new, to start a whole new life, because maybe something that you had already invested in, you had put in a lot of work, a lot of energy, a lot of effort into, okay? Maybe it was finally starting to pay off, and that's why these individuals may have attacked you. For some of you, you work night and day. If this is a project that you're working on, you work night and day. You were relentless when it came to creating this this stability, or creating something for yourself, something that would be long lasting, something that would be financially it would actually make you financially well off. It would create a lot of stability, not just for you, but for the people around you, for your loved ones as well, okay? For people who actually rock with you, people who actually work with you, people who actually support you, okay? You would be giving back is what I'm getting here. You would be giving back. And you know, anytime you give back, it's like paying tithes, you know? It's like paying tithes. When you're giving back and stuff like that, it's like paying tithes. If you don't go to church, or if you don't believe in the church or something like that, it has like more or less the same effect, okay? And if you're giving back, that means more is going to come to you. And these individuals wanted you to remain in the energy of lack, in the energy of poverty. They wanted you to be broke, financially broke, spiritually broke, emotionally broke, okay? They wanted to have you broken down in some way, shape, or form. Now these individuals see you as a problem, okay? These individuals see you as a problem. Actually, these individuals see you as one of their biggest problems, because number one, let me tell you, one thing that may have triggered this person to go against you, or this group to go against you, there may have been one person in that group that had some type of emotion towards you, okay? They may have had some type of emotions towards you, like they wanted to have some type of emotional connection with you, and maybe you rejected that person. Yeah, you rejected that person, and that's why they came after you. That's why they put you under judgment. You rejected them with the Five of Swords. You rejected them. You rejected this person, okay? Whoever had the strong feelings for you or wanted to make you an offer, okay? This could even be someone that you in a relationship with right now that's doing this to you, okay? Maybe all the love has, you know, whatever little bit of love that you had for this person, or whatever type, any kind of loving feeling or emotions that you had towards this person, it has gone out the window because of everything that you suffered through. What I don't understand is why individuals, when they're in a relationship, they're gonna abuse their spouse, they're gonna abuse the people that they're in relationships with. And once you decide to um, take your power back or heal yourself, they always have an issue with that. Like they always have a problem with that. You wouldn't have to take your power back or pull your energy back if there was reciprocity in the situation. If there's no reciprocity and you're the one always feeling drained, always feeling overwhelmed, always feeling like you're the one putting all of the work in, of course at some point you're gonna become not only fed up, but you're also gonna be in the energy of not wanting to move forward. Okay, not wanting to move forward, not wanting to invest any more time, energy, and effort. And it's something that there's no reciprocity. Nobody's nurturing you. Nobody's filling your cup. Okay, even after you have depleted yourself. Okay, and by you doing that, that's also putting you in karmic energy. Not only are you depleting yourself, but when it's time for people to give back or people to show you the same generosity, they're determined to cause harm, to cause anguish. For some of them, they become very violent and stuff like that. So it doesn't even make sense for you to even want to move forward in the situation because they've already depleted you. And it's like, why even bother is what I'm getting here. But anyway, let me see what's coming in for you here. I'm gonna pull some of these cards from, I think it's the money moves there, because the main concern was that you would not be able to stabilize your life, you would not be able to stabilize your future. Okay, they were worried that a large sum of money or something like that was going to come to you, or you would be with a partner who would be able to um, make you feel safe and protected in every way, shape, and form. Or you getting this promotion or you getting this raise would actually put you in a better position, so you can have a more stable, you can stabilize your life. Okay, your needs. They wanted you to remain in that unstable energy in order for them to be able to manifest. So we have fertility. It's time to think about family life and children. Don't sacrifice family for career. Okay, so this is what the Most High God is telling you, that if you feel like you're doing everything, you gotta go to work, you gotta pay the bills, you gotta take care of the children, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. For some of you, they're just telling you that yes, you're able to do all of these things, but if you have a partner, it's supposed to be the whatever responsibilities are supposed to be shared responsibilities here. Okay, and if the responsibilities are not shared, it's creating a burden on either side. Okay, it's creating a burden on either side. So if you're working like outside of the home or something like that, maybe they're urging you to maybe get something where you don't spend as many hours outside of the home, or maybe you can create something in your home, or maybe because of something that you were creating in your home, they didn't want you to excel, they didn't want you to succeed. Okay, for some of you, this is the energy here as well. If you're planning on becoming an entrepreneur, or you're planning on doing something alone, or investing in yourself, starting your own business, turning a passion project into a profession or something like that. For some of you here, that's a lot of these individuals are fighting you tooth and nail. That's why a lot of them will throwing magic at you, so your business would not get off the ground. You would continuously go and give them your energy, and when you're done giving them all of your energy, you're too drained to even concentrate on what you're building, on what you're doing. Okay, so yeah, they made it very difficult for you. Okay, but whatever it is that you're choosing to do, whatever decisions that you have made, it is the perfect choice. It is a perfect thing for you to be doing. You're meant to be here, okay? Finding the right path, the fit, that fit with the soul, the ideal job, okay? For some of you, you may have felt like you have gotten the ideal job. For some of you, you may have felt like this was the perfect fit, but it turned really toxic because they were abusing you in some way, shape, or form. So, like I said, you had to pull your power back. You had to remember who you are, why you're here, and follow your path. Okay? They try to keep that away from you because the Four of Pentacles is about um, holding things back, being stingy, holding you back, trying to hold you back from stardom, from your star power, from shining. Okay? Become an influence of the company and earn fame, popularity, step into the spotlight. That's what they were trying to hold you back from, for those of you who are actually dealing with a job situation here. Okay? You're very flexible, or you can be flexible. Be flexible in your methods. So this is telling you that you can create the life that you want by being flexible. So say you have a 9 to 5, and then you're working on a passion project, or you're working on some type of project. They're saying to create a balance here. Okay? Creates a balance here. And if you're in a leadership position and people are not doing what they're supposed to do, they're leaving their tasks undone and stuff like that, there are ways for you to work around the situation to have people to delegate tasks to individuals who know. So if you know this person is really good at typing, right? This person can type maybe like 100 words a minute or something like that. Or I would say probably like what, 75 words a minute? 75 words a minute, 75 to 100 words a minute. And you know, this other colleague here, they can like solve some type of, like they can come up with formulas to solve situations, or formula. They're very good at like organizing. Okay, the person you know that's really good at typing, you're gonna put them to do like maybe the inventory or something like that. And the person who's very good at organizing, maybe you can put them to like recreate or reorganize, or you know, like when you have like a storefront or something like that, you only want the best, people to like decorate or whatever your storefront is or something like that. So whoever is good at decorating or organizing or something like that, this is the person that you're gonna put to like either put the models in the windows, or if you know you have someone who is really good at fashion and stuff like that, like you have them do the mannequin, you know, like how they put the mannequin and dress the mannequin in the windows and stuff like that. So whatever their strong suits are, this is what you're going to be working with. Wherever they're strong, wherever they're excelling, that's where you're gonna put them. Okay? Because it looked like whoever was before you or something like that, or whoever you took over from, or even if it's something that you're doing from scratch, like your own business and stuff like that, that's the approach that you need to take. Okay? Although they all can organize, although they all can type, although they're all in fashion and beauty and stuff like that, but you want the ones that are like most advanced. Okay? So this is the energy that I'm getting here with that flexibility. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change. Okay, be flexible in your method. And it's falling on the magician here. So these people will definitely try to change you, to have you bend to their will, is what I'm also getting here. For the individuals, I'm not talking about you starting your business and have employees and stuff like that. I'm talking about people that have been in relationships or in situations where they have been used and abused and taken for granted. These people wanted to bend your will, okay? They wanted to bend your will, bend you so far that you even forget who you are. Okay, you lose your own identity. But the Most High God and your spiritual team, they saved you. Okay, for some of you, you're being asked to save. Okay, because something, creating a savings for the future. In the near future, there may be something that's coming up where you want to make a big purchase, or you're gonna want to do a big investment or something like that. So you always need to put something off for a bad day. So if it's not for an investment, maybe something maybe coming down the line, or something maybe coming down the pipeline where you may have to do renovations. There may be an unexpected disaster, or something that's unexpected here, where you may have to spend some of your money, or something like that. So they're saying to be cautious with your finances as well. Or these individuals kept creating situations for you where you would never be able to save anything. Okay, so you'd be working tirelessly for them. If this is a job, you'd be working tirelessly for them. They got the perfect slave, you know what I mean? And you're not able to do anything else. You're not able to spend on anything that you want, because you always have some big expense, or you're unable to take care of yourself, take care of your needs, because you're not making enough to take care of these things. Okay, but this is telling you that it's okay to be yourself. Okay, some of you are being called to be in the spotlight. Okay, some of you are being called to be in the spotlight. Follow your heart, become who you want to be, and earn a reputation. You're saving your reputation by moving up as well. You're saving your reputation maybe by doing something that you've already done in the past. Maybe you're going back to something that you already started that you may have left. You may have, I don't know if you left it behind, or maybe you are taking a break, something that you started in the past and you had to leave it behind because you had so many responsibilities and stuff like that. You're being called to go back to do that. It's an opportunity for you now to go back to do that. Okay, the change that you want is coming right on time. Go to the next level. Career is on the rise. New offers and opportunities. Salary increase. Okay, and then we have duality here. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. So you're learning every day about individuals. Could be people that you're in relationships with, people that you work with. Every single day you're learning something new about these individuals, and you're not so, don't judge people, but you still have to be cautious when it comes to people, because a lot of people right now have ulterior motives. Even though they come towards you and they say, oh yeah, this is what I want us to do this, I want us to do that, a lot of them have ulterior motives, and a lot of them are wolf in sheep's clothing. They're only there to siphon or to gain off of what you have or what's coming towards you. Okay, you may be someone who is very helpful, and that may be something that's causing this imbalance for you here. Okay, for some of you here, you may feel like you can do everything on your own and you don't ask for help. This is something that's also hindering you here as well. Okay, it could be something that's hindering you here as well. But for some of you, someone was expecting you to do everything, be everything, without any help. Okay, but they need to realize that no one can handle everything on their own. Okay, no one can handle everything by themselves unless they choose to, unless they're confident enough and put themselves in a situation where they set themselves up well enough that they don't need another person. But regardless of what, everybody needs somebody. Okay, and this may be a surprise to them, because maybe you've been strong for so long. Maybe you've been putting up the facade that you don't need anybody, you can do it all by yourself and stuff like that. It would actually be a pleasant surprise if there was clear communication. Okay, people said exactly what they mean and mean what they say, and people took action after the conversation, after communication. People actually put work into what the discussion was about to show that they want improvement. Okay, so for some, they may want to improve the situation, and it's going to come as a surprise for you. Some of you, you have already checked out of that situation, and they're surprised that the little effort, maybe the crumbs that they were throwing on the ground for you, you're no longer picking up those crumbs. So that's a surprise for them as well. For some of you, you're getting some type of surprise that will be emotionally, it will bring you some type of emotional fulfillment. Okay, something that's going to bring a lot of change. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Okay, so we have a love affair for High Priestess. This could be a third party here. The High Priestess could also represent a third party. This could have been someone that was interfering in your relationship. This is someone that was causing a lot of chaos in your relationship as well. So if you had a relationship with a person where they were not helping you, they didn't seem interested in the relationship, they may have even tried to use you or abuse you in the relationship, is because of a third party. They were already having some type of love affair or something like that. Beware, love affairs at work really love affairs at work rarely end well. Okay, don't lose your mind. So these people, not only did they come up against you, they came together to fight you down and stuff like that. They were probably even sleeping with each other, or for some of you, they were sleeping with either the boss or the manager or something like that, in order for things to go their way, in order for them to get favor. Okay, when it came to you, when it came to judging you and stuff like that. But the way you express yourself and the actions that you take, that you took, or that you're taking, is actually having these people sacrifice themselves. Now they're feeling like they did all of that. They gave their body up. They gave they gave their money up and stuff like that. And they still ended up holding the shitty end of the stick. The results that they wanted for you never came. Okay? So you express yourself, or you're expressing your creative self now. Open up your heart and connect with others. The same people who try to sacrifice you may be the ones that want to help you now, want to step in and help you now. But like I said, you've already checked out of that situation. For those of you who've already checked out, for some of you, you're still in the situation, and you're still putting energy and effort wanting it to work. For some of you here, if you have started a business or something like that, you may be surprised that there are other individuals who are actually interested in helping you, or in collaborating with you, or to help your business move forward and stuff like that. Because people have foresight now, or you have foresight as to what you can accomplish if you put your mind to it. If you put the energy and effort that you're putting into other people, once you start putting that energy and effort into yourself, you know what it is that you will be able to accomplish. And it's going to be stable, and it's going to be long lasting here. Pay attention to things that are important to ensure wealth. Be fast-sighted and alert. Okay, and then we have home based. So some of you are worried that if you do start a home-based business, or if you do start something in the home, maybe you have small children, maybe everything is not perfect the way it's supposed to be. Don't worry about it. A lot of you have unwarranted fears here, because the Nine of Swords is fears that we create ourselves. Okay, our mind playing tricks on us. If it's a home-based business, for some of you, they may be saying that, yeah, everything doesn't have to be perfect. You can start, and eventually things are going to start coming together. But if you have the vision for it, if you can create it and you have the vision for it, it could definitely be something that's going to stabilize, and it's going to expand, is what I'm getting here. Something to do with money matters. So you may be worried about money as well. For some of you, maybe that's why you're holding on to a job, because you're worried about money. Money is not going to come as much as quick or as often or something like that. Okay, because if, for example, you always had a 9 to 5, right, and now you're branching out, starting your own business, that 9 to 5, you know you have a set salary, or you have a set income. So with some of you, this is where the uncertainty is coming in as well, when it comes to money matters and stuff like that, when it comes to taking that leap of faith. But you've already experienced, or you've already seen signs of success when it comes to you taking that leap of faith, you creating that thing, you reconnecting with your family or your loved ones, or whatever the situation is. You've already got an inklings, okay? The Most High God has already shown you that yes, you will be successful in whatever you choose to do. You will be successful. You always have a choice, okay? Expense, save, cut costs, resource plan ahead, make an informed choice, invest your money wisely, okay? And we have spiritual work. So a lot of you, what you're being called to do is to be spiritualists, to do spiritual work, maybe to become healers and stuff like that, okay? For some of you, you could become like counselors. For some of you, you could become like therapists. We have healers. We have people in the hospitality industry here. Okay, for some of you, you may become like musicians and stuff like that. But whatever it is that you choose to do, however you choose to help the collective, or help your community, or help the people who really need you, however you choose to do that, if you turn it into some type of career or profession, you're definitely going to be successful in that. And it doesn't necessarily have to be just spiritual work, okay? They're saying open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. So you could be giving advice on finances, you could be giving advice on relationships, you could be giving advice on business, you could be giving advice regardless of what it is that you're being called to do. Whatever action that you take, it's going to bring in a lot of success for you. Okay, you're going to be very satisfied with the outcome. All right, so let me pull some cards for you here. I'm going to pull from Messages from the Universe. Messages from the universe here. Okay, let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, let's see. What spirit messages do you have for the collective? What do they need to know? What do they need to find out? What do they need to know? What do they need to find out? Oh, don't shuffle too much. It's a cosmic embrace. I heard don't shuffle too much. Okay. Messages to the collective. Messages to the, okay, we have cryptic whispers. 2 of them came out, and we have sunken city secrets, and we have cryptic whispers. Cryptic whispers and sunken city secrets. So I'm gonna read both of them. See? Okay, sunken city, it says, with each fragment of the past, I understand the love story woven into my soul. And then we have I listen to the whispers of my intuition, deciphering the code of my heart's desire. So, like I said, some of you may have walked away or may have left something behind that you were interested in, you were creating, okay? It may have felt like it was more of a burden for you than something that you enjoy doing, or it would cause a burden, or it would cause a rift, or it would cause you to just have too much on your plate. But this is letting you know that your desires are within reach. Whatever your heart desire, you can actually have it, you can actually receive it. And if you're just starting, you can actually create it. Okay, you can create the life that you want. Okay, For some of you, with positive changes, of course, positive changes. You're not being too stuck in your head. You're not being too, and you're not like bringing yourself down too much, or blaming yourself too much, or being too hard on yourself. And for some of you, it's also not allowing other individuals to not just gaslight you, but have you like crawl back into your shell. Okay, don't make them make you feel small, because you're not small. Okay, is what I'm getting here. All right, for those of you who are planning on leaving a job or something like that, yeah, you are this bitch for sure. You are this bitch. Heartbeat symphony. You're going where you're doing what makes your heart sing. Okay, you're going with what makes your heart sing, what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what makes you want to wake up every day. Okay, we have I cherish the music of my own heart, nurturing myself with compassion and kindness. Okay, so moving on up, this is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you, and I'll be back for more messages for you guys.